Hello and welcome back to Aaron's Games. I'm Aaron, and for the first time ever on this channel you get the pleasure of a video without my face in it. Hurrah! Maybe I'll just put a freeze frame of like a picture of me now. Here we go. There you go. You've got your fix. Now we can get on with the game. This is Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout. Currently free on PlayStation Plus and available on Steam as well on PC. It's a crazy battle royale type knockout competition essentially. You play a bean, which is this thing here, and you compete in a series of mini games to try and be the last one standing essentially. It is a bit up and down. I've been playing it for a while now. I have yet to win a game because it is fiendishly difficult to compete against. Well, rounds start with 60 players, and I'm not very good at games, so I often get knocked out before that. So we'll talk about the good stuff first, and then we'll get on to some of the bad stuff. But I'm going to jump into a game and see what happens. So, as soon as you hit play, you are dropped, literally, like this, into the matchmaking. There's no settings, you just wait to see what happens, and you get up to 60 players. Usually it's around 50 to 60. At quiet times I've seen it start on like 46, 47, but I think there is a minimum of like 45 that they want to have in the game. And each round is a knockout, so kind of like Takeshi's Castle. More and more players get eliminated each round, and if you can make it to the final round, you have a chance at winning a crown. So first up we're playing Hit Parade, which is not the worst of games. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. I'm not bad at this, if I do say so myself, and I just did. But you can see just how the bulk of players here, all with their own crazy customization options. I'm currently a potted plant of some form, and let's see how we go in this game. Oh, and managed to stay on there. Don't normally do that. That's good. One thing that the game has done really well is the visual style. It's just cute, colourful, bouncy, fun. There's nothing to be said, not a bad word to be said about the way the game looks. It's just very pretty, very colourful, very whimsical fun. And don't know what was going on there, some kind of heavy petting. A lot of the games have slime in the theme, as can be seen here, and just generally mayhem, and I've made it in the top half, maybe even the top 20%. We'll see in a minute. And then before the round ends, you can see the counter going now. You get to observe other players and watch their misfortune. Or top 50%, not bad. And then the players who got eliminated get to pushed out in this pachinko board, and gradually the numbers reduce as we go on to the next round, find out what that's going to be. It is quick. That's another good thing to be said about the game. It is quick. Even if you do get knocked out, it's really simple to just jump straight back into another game, and that's a really strong factor in this. There's not that much in terms of wait times, and you can be quickly back into it before you know it. It is Seesaw. Excellent. We can talk about some of the bad things about this game using this level. Just wait for it to load. Again, really pretty, colourful, set in a above the clouds type world. This is the first game I actually played when I got this game, and since then I've grown to hate it immensely, and you'll see why probably as we play it. Again, now it's I don't know, 42 was it? I didn't get the count. All playing against each other, and you got to be quick on this one, because if you don't make it onto the seesaw at the right time, you can literally get blocked on the path that you're on, and you have to end up backtracking. Here's one of the frustrations about this level. Well, it's the frustration about this level. The fact that if the seesaw is down like this, it's very difficult to get on it and stay on it. Okay, so it was a bit less slope then when I managed it, but sometimes it's extremely difficult to maintain your balance. The beans have a horrible habit of always rolling when they land. Any kind of jump will make them roll. That one's relatively stable, but if you get rolling and the seesaw is tilted far enough, you won't get up, and you'll be rolling off. I'll see if it happens here. Oh no, surprisingly didn't there. Did well there to hang on, actually, surprisingly. But and Chloe's been playing this as well. We found ourselves getting very, very frustrated at this level because of how difficult it can sometimes be to just jump and get onto a platform. But doesn't seem to be demonstrating that at all, this playthrough. So obviously it knows I'm recording and reviewing. We need to get that higher so we can get up there. It's still not going to happen. Yep, there we go, and I'm off. So that's the kind of thing, I mean. Tends to be that this level slows everyone down, so it's not too much of a deficit, but it can, as I say, get really frustrating if it's happening over and over and over and over. Oh, no, too early, too early. Let's tilt it down a bit. Come on, Pineapple, help me. There we go. And see, that's tilted too high now. I'm not going to get over there. Yep, and me going off again. That's not the frustration. That is a frustration, but it's not the frustration. Let's see, can I get on this? Yeah, there we go. Right, can we get on this one? There we go, I did the roll but didn't fall off that time. Oh, and if it tilts high enough, you just get dumped off anyway. That's a frustration, certainly. Right, let's see if we can make it. I don't think we're going to make it. I think we're going to get eliminated in this round. Probably. Oh, maybe not. Maybe. Yes, no, definitely. Bye-bye. Yeah, I'm out of this one. But I have to say, that was one of the least frustrating playthroughs of this level I've ever had, so that's good. Something to say. Let's jump over to another recording I made earlier, where we can talk about another frustration of the game, team rounds. So this is one of the team modes, and the yellow team is the maligned team in the game, so everyone seems to want to gang up on them, and I always seem to get put on the yellow team. It's great. Anyway, so in this game you have to bring the balls from the other areas and keep them in your area, hence it's called Hoarders. But this is an example of one of the games where you can lose by doing nothing wrong. Like, you know, I could lose, I can contribute to this game, I can rescue balls out of the other players, other teams' arenas, quite simple, but still lose because my team is not very good at defending, or just because it happens, and that's quite frustrating at times when you do lose the game through absolutely nothing you've done wrong. And yeah, all games are like that, but when it's such a narrow margin as this, it can be extra frustrating. So yeah, I don't really like the team games in this game. Although saying that, we were not anymore. We were winning. But yeah, similar to when Pokemon Go had their Team Yellow was universally hated. I don't know why it's the case with this one, but there we are. Maybe it's just people don't like the colour yellow. That's fair. Well, we'll see what happens in 10 seconds. Am I going to lose because of the team? Oh, it could change. Oh, oh no, it's going to be extra time because there's a draw. No, there's not. Yeah, we're out, and that's it. Jumping into another new, they're called shows, like this series of rounds are called a show, and this time I'm dressed as a pigeon for no reason at all other than the fact that I can. There are lots and lots of customization items. There is a shop built in where you can spend kudos, as it's called, the game's currency, and crowns. If you ever happen to win one, you can spend them. I haven't won one. The only one I had was from progressing through the season. It is one of those games where it's like cosmetics are the way forward, and I'm not a huge fan of that. It can create addictive gameplay, but that's why game developers like it. So they put it in. Oh, we're playing Hit Parade again, so I'm not going to record this one again because we've already seen it earlier. Let's jump to another one. Just barely made it through that one, so let's see what comes up next. It should be noted that I haven't had the opportunity to play this with friends yet because A, I don't have very many friends, and B, they have awkward times when they want to game and doesn't necessarily line up with the times that I'm able to game, so I haven't done it yet. But if any friends are watching this and fancy playing Fall Guys with me at some point, then I'll be well up for that. Oh look, it's another team game. Isn't that going to be great? This one is another really frustrating one because it's more difficult than the previous one that we were looking at, Hoarders. Let's see what team I get spawned on. Oh, yellow again. What a shocker. And I've started without a tail, so that's going to make it a challenge for me. Saying that, I did manage to get a tail pretty quickly earlier, and I have played through this where I grabbed a tail. No, I was playing the tail elimination round. Oh, I've got one. No, he's got it back straight away. I was playing, there's a round where you get eliminated if you don't have a tail at the end of the timer, and I didn't have a tail for the whole game until the last 10 seconds, and that would have really annoyed me if I'd have lost my tail in the last 10 seconds of the game. As it was, I got my tail in the last 10 seconds of the game, so I was fine with it. But you can see the kind of the dual nature of the game here, and I just tend to run around this central bit and see if anyone makes any mistakes, like this blue guy. Nope. I also got an achievement the other day where I grabbed someone and they were grabbing me as well, and there's a thing called full bay, whereas if you hug one of the other players, and I didn't mean to do it, it just happened, but I got the trophy, so I wasn't complaining. Let's try running around the edge, see if I can get hold of it. Oh, that's yellow, can't steal his tail because he's my team. Oh! The grab mechanics are not great in this game, it's got to be said. They are not relied on from a lot of games, thank goodness, but when you need them, they are very annoying. It's very hit and miss whether you actually can grab. There we go, that'll do it. So for the games like this where it relies on it, it can be very frustrating. And it adds to the frustration of the game. Again, it's quite a quick game, so you can be up and running with another game very quickly and forget the frustrations, but if it piles on, then it can be very frustrating indeed. As it stands, I have a tail. I'm contributing towards the team, although we are now drawn at 4, so we're going to go into extra time probably. Nope, we're now last. Yep, we're gonna lose. Excellent. Right at the last second. Oh no, overtime. Okay, that's fine. And I've lost my tail. Excellent. Oh, I have got it. Oh yeah, it's because I've got a pigeon tail as well. That's confusing me. Oh, we're not last. We might win this one. And the thing is, even if you win in a team game, it's still not entirely your doing. You can play as well as you like. It's still contributing towards the team. But I survived that one, so I'll take it. It's fine. And we move on to round, I think this is round 3 coming up. Yeah, it would be with how many are remaining. So let's see what happens. Obviously I can't show you all the games, there are quite a few. I think there's 20 or 30 different games. You can see some flashes of them here on the screen. I'm not going to show you them all in this video because get the game and try it for yourself. Oh look, another one that I really don't like. This video is going to be fun. Actually no, this one's not too bad. I'm quite good at memory stuff, but I'm going to have to not talk because I have to remember what's what, where. But yeah, essentially it's a memory game, but the danger is if you don't get it right, you fall in some slime. Starts off easy, as you would expect, so bananas and grapes, with two fruits. And then it's just a case of waiting for the countdown and seeing which one you need to be on. That's going to be grapes, so we go over here. Let's talk about another issue in the game, and that's griefers. It can be a problem on this one where people try and force you off the board. I'm going to not talk again. Oh, there's too many peaches there. Watermelons, peaches, apples. Oh, watermelon, apple, cherry. Watermelon, apple, cherry, orange. Oh man! Watermelon, cherry. It's cherry, that's over in the corner. So you sometimes get griefers who try and force you off the round, like that happened just there, so they're trying to push me off there. You know, you can expect that with online games, but it's frustrating wherever you find it. Banana, apple, orange at the back, grapes, banana, apple, orange, banana, apple, grapes, orange. Please do one of those. Banana, I'm on banana. That's fine. Or am I? Nope, I'm not. Damn it, I was on the apple. And that's it. So at the end of a show, when you do get eliminated, you fall off the pachinko, and there's the slime as I mentioned earlier. You fall off the pachinko, out of the level, there we go, bye-bye, whee, and bounce away. And then you can choose to spectate the rest of the match, which I will do actually for this one, see what this next level is and see if that's See if it's one we haven't seen yet, and we'll talk about that. And it is Fruit Shoot. Yeah, this one. We'll talk about this one. Yeah, so at the end of the show, when you get knocked out, you get some points, you get kudos, and you get further up the season rankings, and you get more rewards. This one's pretty straightforward. You just basically run up the hill with the conveyor pointing downwards the whole time. Let's follow this guy, Sayed Subby. So thanks. Oh, he's in the like football. No, he's in the boxing outfit. There we go. And you just dodge giant inflatable fruits that come whacking down the screen at you, all while running forwards and trying to avoid that stick in the middle. As tends to be the case with some of these games, you just run at the side and you generally have a better time. Then definitely if you stand in the middle, you're going to be in trouble from that big stick that comes down at you. But this guy's doing reasonably well, I'd say. Maybe not. Spoke too soon, I think. Oh yeah, he's getting pummeled by the grapes now. And yeah, he's biffed it. Let's go to this guy. And that's it. And he's made it. So he's in one of the top 13. Oh, nearly got taken out by that stick, but just made it. Let's see who else can qualify. Oh, we're back to Sayed Subby. He did qualify in the end. That's fine. 12, 13, and the round's over. And they are quick. Some of the games are really quick like that, and you can be eliminated super quickly. One that we haven't seen come up yet, and I don't think it's going to come up now, is Slime Climb, which is notoriously difficult and full of griefers who tend to just shove you off the stage. And if you're not quick enough, you'll get catapulted into the slime. And if you find a griefer, they just knock you in the slime. That can be really irritating. I'm glad it didn't come up because it would be me having to cut out a lot of swearing. Here we are in the final round. This is one of the new games, actually, Jump Showdown. So they recently made this into a final round. This game already existed, but in this version, the final version, the floor drops out as well. So not only are you dodging the poles, you are dodging the floor. Let's watch this parrot guy because he did well last time. See how he does on this one. So let's see what happens. There's 4 different final games, I believe. One of them is like an elimination tail tag type game where you have to have a tail at the last moment. Then you've got this one. Then you've got Full Mountain, which is kind of like the other running ones we've seen in that you run up the hill. Oh, that was terrible performance there. We're back to Sayed Subby. Let's see if he can take it. And the last one is the HEX-A-GONE game. I can't remember what it's called, but you run along hexagons, and as you run along them, they disappear. This guy's really bad at jumping. And I've seen some really shocking plays on that hexagon game, and I spectated earlier and there was a guy who had a really amazing tactic and did really well, but he didn't win. So unfortunately this guy's out because he's on a platform that's about to fall, and that was beyond his control. Wait, what's going on? Oh, why is he back? Oh no, there's someone else with a parrot costume. That's why. So as the platforms fall down, if you're on the wrong one, you've got no hope. There is no way of getting back to the ones that aren't going to fall. Like these guys happen to be lucky and be on it, but one of those is going to fall in a minute, and then it'll be just down to one platform. But oh, he's gone. 8 out of 12 have been eliminated. Who are we with now? HEX-A-GONE. Maybe these two aren't going to fall. Oh, but the platform, the spinny thing's gotten faster. Oh, he's got a good tactic of getting ahead of it, and I thought we had a winner there. Yep. Who won it? I don't know. I didn't see in the end. I think it was the guy we just caught on the end. There he is. Samo47V is the winner of this match, and gets a crown. As I say, I've yet to win a crown. Shock horror. And that's it. Fall Guys is bonkers, fun and frustrating. It is very up and down. You can have great games. You can have very annoying games. That one wasn't bad, as games go, and. That's about it. So if you fancy some ridiculous multiplayer action, check out Fall Guys. It's free on PlayStation Plus until the end of August, and on Steam I believe it's actually quite reasonably priced anyway. There's regular updates. Follow them on Twitter to see the status of the servers, and when they do go down for maintenance, it's generally not very long, so it's quite good in that sense. And there's lots of memes. It's becoming an e-sport now. Already, it's been out a couple of weeks and it's becoming an e-sport. There's Twitch tournaments being held all over the place. I am definitely not going to get involved because I'm not that good at the game, but there are people who are ridiculously good at it, and fair play to them. So that's Fall Guys basically, and thanks for watching. I just played a game that I hadn't played in this one before, so I think I'm in the final now, or might not be. 13, yeah, I think this is the final. Please be a good one, please be a good one. Imagine if I win this, that would be hilarious. It's not going to happen, but imagine. Let's see what it's going to be. It's going to be bloody Fall Mountain, isn't it? Oh, HEX-A-GONE! I might have a chance. This is the most, like, luck-related one. There's no skill. Well, there is a bit of skill, but it's a lot of luck. So we'll see how well I can do in this. Oh, I'm not very good at this one, but let's see what we can do. So essentially, you run along these hexagons, and when you touch one, it disappears. So you have to keep moving. Now, I saw an interesting tactic earlier where the guy was just jumping like this, and it moved him around slower. So the higher level you can stay on, the better your chance is going to be, because you will have more levels to fall through. Oh, damn it. Okay, I'm going to stop talking now. I'm just going to play. Damn it! Yeah, no, I'm not winning this. See, it was an interesting tactic because he was just jumping along, and I'm not very good at that, so I'm just going to run along and see if I can knock some other players out by knocking away their availability squares. Oh, yeah, there we go. Right, so let's see if we can stick on this one for a bit longer. It's a bit tactical because you've got to be like, where do I run next? That's not the way. And he's eliminated! 6th eliminated out of 12. Halfway there, not bad. Let's see who wins it. Is it going to be this guy? He's doing quite well, I think. He's on the blue level. Oh, I don't know. What about the other guy? Oh, he's on the purple level. He's got more chance. But further to fall. He lost it! Oh, the guy on the blue, he won it. Rumour HZ. Nice. But yeah, I thought I could. I'd said after I finished recording, I was like, oh, I bet get to the final now. And I did. So there you go. That's what happens in the final. Thanks for joining me for another bonkers video game related games video. I'll see you on Friday for the first episode of A Fiasco, kicking off this Friday with some good friends, and I'll see you next Monday for another games video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, do all the Facebooks, Twitter, Instagram, social media-y bits. You can send me your soul in the mail if you like, and if you want to send me a carrier pigeon with a smoke signal and a 40 a day habit, you can do that as well. I'll see you another time, guys. Bye bye.